And once upon a time, there was a bad boy and a good girl. Does not have to be gender specific. I'm also getting the song Wild One by Faith Hill. What? All right, talk to me, Goose. What's going on with this? Please and thank you. Someone who's very independent. Okay, this could be either person, again, not gender specific in tarot. So the Nine of Pentacles is an individual who really has their life together. They built their own life. They are creating probably independent wealth, and they're just fancy free in their own life. It feels really good. Okay, then what? And who? Oh, hold on, I gotta cover up nudie images. Not really that bad, but the Judgment card coming out. There's all about timing and joy. It feels like this person, it does feel like I'm talking to the feminine energy here, the one who's receiving energy, and it feels like there's this shift in dynamic for timing purposes. The time that you are enjoying on your own. This is also the Miss Independent card. Okay, again, not gender specific. You pay your own bills, you got your own life going, and you're really enjoying it. Okay? However, there's timing involved. In addition to, you are a person with boundaries. The Queen of Swords, a lot of feminine energy going on. This is also a Sagittarius card, so just fire signs, beware. The Queen of Swords, back to that. This could be you. Could be a person who you say what you mean what you say. Okay, so then why am I getting this bad boy, good girl vibe? What is going on? Uh-oh, are you? Oh my God. Okay, show me what that wanted to be. Thank you. Okay, your alter ego may have had past connections that you couldn't walk away from that chaos, right? That bad boy vibe, bad girl, bad boy vibe. There was some sort of attraction that you couldn't quit, but then you did. And you put up some boundaries and you're like, no. When this starts trying to come along, you're like, whew, you cut it off at the legs, the knees. What's that saying? I don't know. Okay. When you realized this was not the commitment that could be sustained, you decided, I want the commitment, I want the lifestyle, I want the person that is sustainable. And they're saying something about hanging up your, I can't say that. They're saying something about hanging up your hoe boots. What? I don't. Listen, if you had a hoe era, I am not judging you. I think we all have. We've all been there. Anyway, so now that you have hung up the proverbial, yeah, your ego's no longer, yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I was seeing the Nine of Cups. It was the Nine of Hearts in the regular like card playing deck. I was seeing that, and that's the Nine of Cups, and out came the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this feels like 3 through 3 on my timer. It feels like, it's like this. It feels like because you are putting in all the effort to get to this, you may not see something coming. Like your ego is, it doesn't really feel like your ego is being like, oh, it's never going to happen. This doesn't feel like that. This feels like you don't see it coming. You're kind of being blinded to it in an effort to be surprised. Ew. Sorry, if you like surprises, that's totally fine. I am like, don't surprise me. Like, tell me that it's happening. Anyway, because I don't know, I'm a planner. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. You have this wish coming through. This is wish fulfillment card, okay? So right before you get to this, surprise! I'm also kind of getting that you do have a wild side, this like stay wild moonchild. Maybe you're like me, where you really are like, you know, a little bit woo-woo and a little bit like spiritual, and you just really enjoy, you know, nature, and you maybe like fun rocks that look like crystals and gems, and this, you know, the moon, you enjoy the full moon and like all the manifesting and stuff. Maybe you do moon water and stuff like that. It really feels like you focus on your bag, if you will. Like you are really set on financially, continually providing in a sustainable way for yourself and anyone that you may have a dependent as. But I'm hearing you can smell it in the air. The Magician reverse, tell me why. Okay. I think that you have a couple manifestations coming through. This feels specific to love. Okay. If you, how do I say? They're showing me a 1, 2, 3. It feels like you have a handful of manifestations coming through, and the first one is related to love, specifically. That's what's on its way to you. I just heard a trifecta. When you were in relationships with past people and they were that wild situation, kind of chaotic, certainly not sustainable, okay, you did have visions and fantasies of it working out, of those relationships working out, because what you want at the end of the day is your person. What you want at the end of the day is your true love. Unfortunately, these did not work out, so you decided to work on you. What is this? 2 of Cups. Trying to hit the button with my pinky is a bitch. Okay, so look at this. You walked away to focus on you and your bag and your emotional your environmental state, to keep it stable, secure, all the things. Now, look at it. We got the Ace of Cups and we got the 2 of Cups. Your person, what are you? It's all happening. It's all happening. The letter W. Okay. Have fun.